spring break. If you don't know what Minecraft is, you might be living in a cave or a mine. Alex Davis is here to tell you why your child might be playing Minecraft.
Hello everyone, I'm Alex Davis and I'm here to tell you about Minecraft. And now you parents probably know this game because your kids play it. Well, here it is, Minecraft. Now you might ask, why? Why is my kid playing this game? Well, I'll give you a description. Minecraft is a sandbox game with lots of ways to play. You could build, play survival mode where you, well, survive obviously. What else would you do in survival mode? Anyway, you can also play PvP, player versus player, an aggressive option some may say. And you can also download mods on the internet, short for modifications, and add entirely new games to the actual game. Now, another thing you might want to play is because it has a bunch of really cool mobs, which are pretty much like creatures. Mobs short for mobile, in case you were wondering. And there's a really special kind of mob, and that's the villager. And I thought that the two mobs I'm going to mention are pretty sweet, and they're the bosses with no mobs added. And the first one I'm going to talk about is the Ender Dragon. The Ender Dragon is a huge mob in the end, I'm going to get to that later, which has huge black wings and has purple eyes, and it's pretty hard to defeat. And when it drops, well, I don't want to ruin it for you. Why would I do that? And the Wither boss, which is the other one, is actually pretty cool as well. It's got 3 heads, 1, 2, 3. And it's pretty hard to defeat with a total of 300 health. And let me see, that's 30 hearts in the game, in case you are wondering. And there's also different dimensions in the game. First, when you spawn, there's the overworld. That's pretty much like Earth. There's deserts, sand in the deserts, obviously, plains, stuff like that. Then there's the Nether, which is pretty much like the underworld. Overworld, underworld. Makes sense. And then you can go to the end, where you fight the Ender Dragon, and there's a bunch of Endermen, and it's pretty much the end of the story. End. And there's also interfaces, which is pretty much just a screen that pops up when you use a utility. And the 3 basic utility you would see in basic person's home would be a crafting table, because you're going to craft a lot of things, a furnace, because you're going to need to smelt lots of stuff so that you can craft a bunch of stuff. And because you craft a bunch of stuff, you'll need a chest so you can put it all in. There's also a special mode in the game, and other than survival mode, you can play creative mode. In this mode, you have an infinite supply of everything. Fish, well, you wouldn't need fish anyway, because there's no health or hunger, pretty much making you invincible. Also, you can fly. Pretty cool. And you're not attacked by any aggressive mobs like zombies, zombie pigmen, ghast, those are creepy, and other things like that. Also, there's other things that I'm just going to pop in about Minecraft. Minecraft's advertising actually costs about this much. I mean, have you ever seen a commercial about Minecraft? Not me. There's also On YouTube, Minecraft is the #1 most viewed game. Minecraft has 30,800,000,000 views, and Grand Theft Auto, #2, has less than 12 billion. Big difference. Also, Microsoft just bought Minecraft for $2.5 billion. I don't know if Microsoft, not Minecraft, will let them do YouTube anymore, but I hope so. And now why I play it. Because you might be saying, okay, you told me why other people play it. Why do you play it? Well, I like it because your parents may know what Legos are. Anybody know what Legos are? Yep, I thought so. Well, it's similar to Legos in creative mode because you have everything. And you can build whatever you want, but there's no gravity. Legos fall. There's no mess to clean up. Nobody's stepping on Legos in the living room floor. Ow! I can put dirt in the middle of the sky. If you want to, you can do it. And best of all, I can blow things up. Now do you understand why so many people play Minecraft? Probably you do now. Now you should know how so many people love this game. Bruce. Lots of pressure. Lots of pressure.
Our last speaker, I can't believe it's the end already, will be Noah Basso with his topic, pollution and the environment.
Hi everyone. I see you've noticed my leather jacket. It's because of recycling. Because I got it from my mom, who got it from my aunt, who got it from a thrift shop, who got it from someone else, which maybe got it from someone else. I don't know. But not them. So I'm doing a presentation on TED Talks. And, well, no, I'm just doing, right there it was, but, I'm doing it on the environment and pollution, recycling, that kind of things. I'm doing why they happen, what they do, and how we can keep them from happening in the first place. So, and there's unfortunately a lot of different kinds of them, like light pollution, air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, thermal pollution, nuclear pollution. Too many now, but I'll just do those today. So light pollution, the first one, it's about too much light getting in the atmosphere, and so some causes of it would be sports stadiums, they're pretty big, and electric billboards, like advertising things, and then road lights, which make up for 50 to 35% of all light pollution. Some things it can do are, they can affect birds when they're migrating. It can disorient them. And when turtles are hatched, they're evolved to go to the brightest spot on the horizon, which is usually the sun reflecting off the water. But instead, they see the city, and they go for the city. And when you go to the city, we all know you end up in the mall. And then we get mall turtles. Oh my gosh, I got my nail polish yesterday. Oh my gosh, my tail. I got my red. Oh my gosh, I got my pink. You guys have no taste at all. Please no. I'll tell you how to stop that as soon as I can. Right now. You can lower the wattage of bulbs in your house. You can put them on dimmers, and you can just turn them off. So, the second kind is air pollution. So there's all kinds of causes for it, but we know most of them. And so I'll just tell you the effects because I'm also showing the pictures. There's acid rain, and it destroys statues, things, and it's when smoke goes up the air and it attaches to clouds. And it can also pollute water when it rains into it, and it can make cancer. It can give you cancer because it can destroy the ozone layer and a lot more UV rays coming down, skin cancer, and it also asthma cases have been going up a lot, really rapidly, and these are some, yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, I missed it actually. I was too focused on other things, I forgot to send a single picture of Beijing. But some solutions I can recycle, so there's less production. If there's less production, then there's less smoke going up into the air, and so you can reuse the same things you did before, and you can use the bus. So there's a bunch of people from using one source of pollution instead of the same amount of people using a bunch of different sources of pollution. So this is water pollution. It's number 3. So some things that make water pollution, they literally do pump sewage into the lakes and rivers. It's not over-exaggeration when you see those pitiful pictures. There's also oil spills in the ocean and runoff chemicals from highways. It gives a lot of disease, and there's also things called dead zones. Just, all dead. It's just a completely dead part in the water. It's really bad. And sometimes there's a thing called red water, and there's bacteria that thrive on that. Only thing that thrives on it. But it literally makes the water red. So, and you can not litter. And the polluter pays principle. It makes the people who pollute in the ocean, makes them actually have to pay for it because that's the name. Maybe I didn't have to explain that, but soil pollution is number 4. It also comes from spilled chemicals like gasoline, mining, and landfills that are leaking chemicals into the soil. Some effects of it, there's unusable soil, making poison crops, and toxic dust, and a bunch of poor innocent moles dying. They're not dying, they're not digging anymore. Timmy, isn't moving. Who's Timmy? So, and solutions for it, you can seal the seals for the landfills. I don't know why we haven't gotten that yet. And buying biodegradable products so it doesn't pile up, and using less fertilizer or pesticide, and there'll be less acid rain if you use less energy. So you know what you can do to do that? Turn off lights. And heat pollution, number 5. Some causes of it. Main cause is factories. But there's also deforestation because the trees shade the water. That sounds kind of far-fetched, but it really does. So, some effects of it actually decreases the oxygen in the waters of the rivers. And it's bad for water in general. Plus, global warming. She already explained that, so. Solutions would be cooling towers, which actually collect water from the environment, cool it, and release it back into the environment. Great ideas. And using energy is making heat, and to use less energy, you turn off lights. Again, nuclear pollution, it does that. Some causes of that. There's nuclear bombs, which haven't happened for a while, but sometimes there are accidents, which they need to work on their accidents. Waste from nuclear power plants, and mining radioactive ores like uranium, and lab testing. Some effects of it, it can give you like a lot of different kinds of cancer, which is really bad. Everybody should know that. And it can lead, you think it can lead to an actual defect in genes, which can maybe pass on to generations, but it's not completely proven. Plenty of bad stuff already, but there's also fallout, which comes from the accidents, and other diseases, but lots of people can die of fallout. No, fallout. Pollution. That nuclear waste is radioactive, and to be less radioactive, to make less of that, you can use less energy, which by doing that, you can turn off lights. So, why do you care? Well, it affects you, like what I just said. It affects these fish. And you don't want to drink water that had sewage in it or poison crops. It affects you too, and it affects me, and it affects that fish again, and it affects the world. So, play a part in cleaning up the world and turn off your lights.
Thank you, Noah.
It's probably too long though.
That concludes our TED Talk night. We hope you have had a great time learning interesting facts about cool topics. On behalf of the Voyagers class, I would like to thank everyone for coming to our TED Talks, and we wish you all a safe drive home. If you have any questions about the topics, I'm sure our speakers would be happy to hang around and answer them. Best wishes